News 3 Sports, Beyond the Arc with Mike Jones and the Monarchs.
All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the tip-off edition of Beyond the Arc with Mike Jones and the Monarchs. Each Wednesday night, we'll give you the latest on Old Dominion hoops as they look to turn things around and make a run in the Sun Belt. Obviously, a 4-12 start, not where this team wanting to be, but Jones and his squad still with a chance to accomplish what they set out to do in 2026. Mike Jones knowing the results have not been up to par.
We can say it's progressing, but bottom line is the win and loss record doesn't say that, and we got to start winning some basketball games here.
Slow starts and scoring droughts have been an Achilles heel for Old Dominion so far. The last two contests seeing the Monarchs trail substantially in the first half before mounting comeback attempts. But despite the struggles, Jones seeing encouraging signs.
If we can eliminate bad starts, I mean, who knows what our record is at this point? Who knows how much confidence this team has? Again, we're not in a situation where we're just we know we're capable, we see it.
The head coach watching his players keeping their heads up. Not an easy task losing 12 of 16 games, but the staff preaching all eyes forward.
We've got that fine line of positivity, but also correction. That fine line of, hey, we're going to be okay, and hey, we cannot do that anymore. There is a fine line there.
Health has also been a factor. Stephon Walker out for the year. Robert Davis, Drew McKenna, KC Shaw, and LJ Thomas among those who have missed time with injury. Now the Silver and Blue a little closer to full strength.
We haven't quite been the healthy unit that we've wanted to be, and honestly, as we go through the growing pains of everything we're going through, that also helps, just the continuity of these guys playing together more.
A rough start, but one that could pave the way for a smoother second half. Jones pointing out that all the team's goals still within reach, as the bulk of the Sun Belt schedule lies ahead.
There's a lot to encourage us, to let us know that what we are capable of, but ultimately we got to do it, and we have not done it yet, and we just got to keep fighting to be able to be successful there.
14 conference games remain for the Monarchs. They enter the week tied for 11th in the league, but only 3 games out of first place. Well, still ahead, getting you ready for ODU's upcoming 4-game road venture, which begins tomorrow with a chance at some revenge. Stay with us. We're coming back right after this.
News 3 Sports, Beyond the Arc with Mike Jones and the Monarchs.
Well, Dominion departing today for Coastal Carolina, where the Monarchs have a chance to avenge one of their 3 Sun Belt losses thus far. Less than 3 weeks ago, Mike Jones seeing his squad fall just short as the Chanticleers escaping Norfolk with a victory. Tomorrow night, the two meet in Conway, the Silver and Blue marking Coastal's lone win of the Young League schedule. Old Dominion's Jordan Battle returns to the gym he used to call home and looking to help the Monarchs get one back. Battle scoring 23 points to lead the Monarchs in double figures, 3 Monarchs in double figures in last one's 76-74 loss to the Chants, one that saw 17 lead changes and 11 ties. ODU only forcing 5 turnovers during that contest. Tip-off tomorrow night, set for 7 o'clock. Now, after their showdown in Conway, the Monarchs head to Harrisonburg to take on James Madison. Old Dominion taking down the Duke 77-68 to open up the Sun Belt season. The Silver and Blues' only conference win thus far. KC Shaw notching 22 points to pace the Monarchs to that victory. JMU will get an extra day off of rest as the Dukes facing Marshall earlier tonight. That'll be at 4 p.m. tip-off on Saturday afternoon at Atlantic Union Bank Center. Well, those 2 games this week, the first half of a stretch of 4 contests on the road for the Monarchs. Georgia Southern and App State next week, 2 teams that would top ODU at Chartway Arena last week. The next chance for the fans to catch Old Dominion at home, January 21st, 2 weeks from tonight against Troy, which enters the week unbeaten in conference play. Louisiana also paying a visit to Norfolk before the month is out. Only one non-conference game remaining on the schedule. That opponent a mystery until this week. Round 2 of the Sun Belt MAC Challenge coming our way next month, this time on ODU's home court. Ohio will visit Norfolk to close out the challenge on February 7th. This video of the Monarchs' first game of the season in the first round of the event, an 87-82 loss at Miami of Ohio. Opponents for round 2 determined by real-time net rankings. The Bobcats currently 8-7 on the season and winning 2 of their 3 MAC games so far. Delisha Milton-Jones and the Old Dominion women will also take on Ohio. but that game will be on the road that very same day, February 7th. That is going to wrap things up for tonight's edition of Beyond the Arc with Mike Jones and the Monarchs. Remember, we're here every Wednesday through the end of college basketball season to get you caught up on Monarch basketball. Catch ODU back in action tomorrow night at Coastal Carolina, 7 p.m. tip-off. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great night.